technique is so efficient, each whale can bring in up to 5,500 pounds of krill and plankton every day. They need to gorge now to survive the months of fasting ahead. Far to the north, fall comes to estuaries along America's eastern seaboard. The snow geese race to escape winter. This year's fledglings face their first epic journey. They'll rest and refuel here before continuing on to Mexico for the winter. Autumn sweeps across the deciduous forests of North America. Trees shut down ahead of the coming chill. Great swaths of northern forests go red. Nature's blush is even visible from space. Leaves that provided food and shelter since spring are gone. Winter rushes in. With food in such short supply, many creatures move on. Others just hang on. Just below the Arctic Circle is a vast boreal forest, the taiga. Conifers dominate the land. There are as many trees here as in all the world's rainforests combined. Circling the globe, the taiga contains a third of all the trees on Earth. It's taken centuries for these forests to mature to this size. For much of the year, the northernmost taiga is so cold and dark, the plant life is stunted. In this frozen kingdom, nothing seems to stir. But there are dramas written in the snow. The prints where an Arctic fox stalked a hare. And a female polar bear strolled by with her 2 cubs. Perhaps crossing paths with one of the taiga's most elusive creatures, the lynx. There are about 50,000 lynx in the Eurasian taiga alone. But you could spend your entire life in these woods and never lay eyes on a single one. Males can have a territory as big as 1,000 square miles and may never visit the same patch of forest twice. The taiga is the very essence of wilderness. In winter, prey animals are scarce. Few creatures can eat conifer needles. The moose is an exception. Eating needles isn't exactly a treat. Conifers fill their precious leaves with foul-tasting resin, which deters foraging. But there isn't much else for moose to eat. Pine cones contain rich, edible seeds, pine nuts, but it takes a specialist to reach them beneath the armor plating. The crossbill's extraordinary beak pries apart the scales so its tongue can extract the seeds. Birds are lucky. After loading up on food, they can hightail it to a warmer climate. Surviving here all winter long takes a unique set of skills, and one creature has them all. Local folklore says the wolverine is a cross between a bear and a wolf. In reality, it's a huge weasel. Its bulk helps to conserve body heat and broaden its menu. It's so powerful, it can bring down an adult caribou. Its jaws are strong enough to crush bone. And it's known for being a bit of a glutton. But gluttony is no sin here. It pays to eat all you can, when you can. And after the wolverine is full, it stores leftovers in the freezer. Back in Antarctica, food is still a distant memory for the male emperors. They survive the winter, but now starve. As spring takes hold, help is coming. The females are returning, with bellies full of fish. Waves of excitement ripple through the huddle. Each female calls to her mate. He recognizes her song and trumpets back. Reunited at last. For the first time, the mother sees her baby. She's ready to start parenting. But Dad isn't so eager to surrender the chick he's cared for all winter. The transfer itself will put his chick at risk. 2 minutes away from someone's brood pouch, and the life will be frozen out of him. Finally, the father relents. While Mom takes over, he can head to the sea for something to eat. The chicks grow quickly on a diet of fish and squid. Soon, they're eager to explore, always with Mother in tow. This chick is less fortunate. Its mother has not returned to claim it. Another orphan tries to muscle his way into a new family. But there's no room at the inn. Other females are all too eager to help. Their own chicks have not survived the long winter. And the urge to parent is so powerful, they compete to adopt any stray. If they're not careful, this game of keep-away can end in tragedy. Chicks develop survival skills quickly. Even in spring, they must huddle like their fathers did in what's called a creche. But this band of youngsters has gotten lost in the blizzard. They're cold and disoriented. And unless they find the colony fast, no amount of huddling will save them.